Hello again and welcome to class 461. Yeah, Ronnie Perkins. Let's continue from yesterday with Ronnie Perkins. Ronnie Perkins lives in Monaco, in Monte Carlo. He owns a yacht. All right, and he rents the yacht to sail around the Gulf of Leon and sometimes to sail all the way to the Balearic Islands. But he wants 4 yachts. He wants 2 yachts for the Gulf of Leon, El Golfo de Leon. That's just below France. He wants 2 yachts and 2 yachts for the Canary Islands. So, he couldn't get financing from the banks. He didn't want to ask his father for more money, but he made contact with the Turkey family in Corsica as a possible investor, or at least to lend him the money to buy 2 yachts. And the idea was Ronnie would receive about 400,000 euros, $400,000, aquí habla de dollars, $400,000 to buy 2 yachts, and Ronnie would slowly return the money to the Turkey family. And at the same time, he would rent a 4th yacht. So the idea was Ronnie owns a yacht, and he will buy 2 more with money from the Turkey family, and he will rent a 4th yacht from the Turkey family. That was the original idea. That was the original idea. But things have changed. Things have changed. Now Ronnie has 4 yachts, 2 in the Gulf of Leon and 2 in the Canary Islands. In the Canary Islands. However, the situation is different. Ronnie Perkins is concerned about his new business. Concerned about, preocupado por. Concerned means I'm concerned. I'm worried. I'm worried siempre es negativo. It's not good to be worried. But to be concerned, yes. Yeah. Es una preocupación un poco más sana, digamos. La formación en esta empresa es una preocupación continua. No estamos mordiéndonos las uñas por la formación, pero eso nos preocupa. Tiene que saber bien la formación aquí. Okay, that's a concern. I'm concerned about the future. I'm concerned about the future, but I'm not worried. All right. Ronnie Perkins is concerned about the future of his business, of his new business. 3 months ago, solo hace 3 meses, 3 months ago, with the help of the Turkey family from Corsica, Marta put makeup on my face and in my eye. All right. 3 months ago, with the help of the Turkey family in Corsica, he was able to acquire 3 yachts, 3 new yachts. He was able, pudo adquirir. He could acquire, or he was able to acquire 3 new yachts. Ronnie was able to expand his business, from 1 to 2 yachts in the Gulf of Leon, and to start up a new business in the Canary Islands with the other 2 yachts. Okay, to start up a new business. The problem is he doesn't trust the Turkey family, especially Giuseppe's son, Carlo. The patriarch is Giuseppe. He has several children. The oldest son is Carlo Turchi. Okay. Carlo, Giuseppe, Carlo. All right. He doesn't trust the Turkey family. To trust. Te fías de mí? Do you trust me? Do you trust me, Marta? You trust me. And I trust Marta to do her best. I trust Marta that she will always do the best she can to do a good job. Do you trust me? If I tell you, many times I tell you, that the advanced grammar is not important. Do you trust me? I tell you that you need to master basic grammar. Do you believe me? Do you trust me? I've been teaching English for 47 and a half years. I have observed what works and what doesn't work. Now, you need to go this way. You need to trust me when I say, por aquí, this way. That way, no. Yeah, but that way is less expensive. No, it's not. This way is less expensive. What? No, it's not. That way's, lo barato es caro. That way is more expensive because you spend money in return for nothing. This way, in absolute terms, more money, but you have a return on your investment. Hay un retorno sobre la inversión. A good return on your investment. This way, there's no return. You lose your money. You throw away your money. Do you believe me? Do you trust me? Confía en mí. Trust me. Trust me. Fíjate de mí. Okay. The problem here is that now Ronnie has 4 yachts. No problem. 2 in the Gulf of Leon and 2 in the Canary Islands. But he doesn't trust the Turkey family, especially Giuseppe's son, Carlo. Originally means al principio de todo, en un principio. Originally, the Turkey family was only going to give Ronnie a loan. Only a loan. Solo un préstamo. Only a loan. To buy 1 yacht and to rent 2 more. Lo dije al revés. I said to buy 2 yachts and to rent. To buy 1 yacht, 1 additional yacht, and to rent 2 more. However, al final, in the end, the family gave him, para ti, Ronnie, they gave him all 3 yachts. Yeah, they gave him, no problem. Here, we have 3 yachts for you. In exchange, a cambio de, in exchange for 50% of Ronnie's company. Okay. Ronnie, we have a solution for you. Rent yachts, no, and loans, no. We will give you 3 yachts, eh? You want the 3 yachts? We give you 3 yachts, no problem. Okay. But we want to have 50% of the company. And Ronnie, my Italian accent doesn't work, but Corsica is French. It's not Italian. However, for many years, Corsica was part of the Reino de Piemonte, I think. It was not French. Corsica became French when Napoleon Bonaparte was a boy. Because Napoleon's family is Napoleon Buonaparte, not Bona, it's Buonaparte. Originally, they changed because France took control of Corsica. But there's still a bit of an Italian streak. Yes, una vetta italiana aún in Corsica. Okay, so they said, oh, Ronnie, we're going to give you 3 yachts. Okay, Ronnie couldn't do anything about this question, because he wasn't in a position to negotiate. Okay. In addition, in addition, Giuseppe insisted, Giuseppe, the patriarch, insisted that his son Carlo would be the assistant manager to look after the family's 50%. Ya, para cuidar el 50% perteneciente a la familia. To look after, to take care of, to look after. To look after the 50% owned by the family. All right, now Carlo is talking about increasing the capital of the company. Vamos a invertir más dinero en esto. Let's increase the capital. Aumentemos el capital social. Let's increase. So now Carlo is talking about increasing the capital of the company in order to buy, con el objeto de comprar, in order to buy 8 new yachts. 8 new yachts to expand the business even more. They smell money, I think. All right. The total cost of these yachts amounts to over $3 million. El coste total asciende a. The total cost of these 3 yachts, of the new yachts, amounts to, se amontona hace a, o sea, asciende a, amounts to over $3 million. $3 million. And, you know, Ronnie has 50% of the company, and the Turkey family has 50%. If they invest, if they put $3 million into the company, well, if Ronnie wants to keep his 50%, he needs to put half, and they put half. 1.5 million, 1.5 million. But Ronnie doesn't have 1.5 million. And he's not going to call his father and say, "Excuse me, Dad, can you send me $1.5 million?" And he's not going to the bank to try to get a loan for $1.5 million because the banks in Monte Carlo already know Ronnie very well. And the banks know that Ronnie is not a good risk. Ronnie isn't a good risk. Ronnie no es un buen riesgo para los bancos. He's not a good risk. So the banks will not lend him money. The banks won't lend him money. So Ronnie has a dilemma. If Carlo and Giuseppe of the Turkey family decide to, it's a 50-50, if they decide to invest or to increase the capital of the company by 3 million euros, 3 million fresh, bueno, aquí dollars, $3 million. Well, Ronnie's 50% will be diluted, dos pronunciaciones, diluted or diluted, diluido, diluted to much less. But Ronnie is not in a position to negotiate. So Ronnie's worried, yeah. So the total cost of these 3 new yachts amounts to over $3 million. Ronnie, of course, a horse is a horse, of course, doesn't have $1.5 million to maintain his 50% of the business. He sees that gradually, he sees that gradually the Turkey family is going to take over, devorar la compañía, take over, apoderarse de, hacerse con el control, to take over his company. He doesn't know it. No lo sabe Ronnie. He doesn't know it, but 1 month ago, Nigel, aquí está Nigel, that's the father, eh? 1 month ago, Nigel sent a member of his private investigation agency to Monte Carlo and to Corsica to look into the Turkey family, to look into the Turkey family and to look into Ronnie's finances as well. All right. You see, Nigel Perkins, he's talking to a man a bald man. That man is a member of Nigel's private detective agency. And he's giving him instructions to go to Corsica to investigate the Turkey family and to go to Monte Carlo to investigate Ronnie's finances, las finanzas del hijo. All right. Aquí dice to look into, que es lo mismo que investigar, to look into the Turkey family, to get information about the Turkey family, to find out as much as possible about the Turkey family, and then to go to Monte Carlo, to Monaco, and to look into Ronnie's finances, to investigate, and to find out as much as possible about the mistakes Nigel's son, Ronnie, is making in Monaco and in Corsica. All right, so Ronnie doesn't know it, but 1 month ago, Nigel sent a member, este hombre de Calvo, he sent a member of his private investigation agency to Monte Carlo and Corsica to look into the Turkey family and to look into Ronnie's finances as well. Even though Ronnie never mentioned the Corsica connection, a friend of Nigel's in the London offices of Barclays Bank had heard about the business deal from the director of the Barclays operations in Monaco. Barclays Bank is an important, or was, there are a lot of mergers now. Barclays Bank is an important bank in the United Kingdom, and Barclays has offices in Monte Carlo. Now, Nigel has a friend who works in Barclays London. That friend heard from the manager in Barclays Monte Carlo about the business deal that Ronnie was involved in. And he told the man in London, the London told Nigel, and so Nigel right now is giving instructions to his man, his employee, to go to Corsica to look into the Turkey family and to go to Monte Carlo to look into Ronnie's finances. Probably Nigel will do something about this. I don't know. Ronnie Perkins is concerned about his new business. 3 months ago, with the help of the Turkey family in Corsica, he was able to acquire, adquirir, 3 new yachts. With these 3 yachts, and the one he already owned, con estos 3 yates, y el que ya tenía en propiedad, with these 3 new yachts, and the one, el que ya tenía, and the one he already owned, Ronnie was able to expand his business from 1 to 2 yachts in the Gulf of Leon, and with the other, and to start up, or to start, el absobra. Empezar un nuevo negocio, arrancar un nuevo negocio, iniciar un nuevo negocio, start a new business. O se dice mucho to start up a new business. De ahí viene la palabra los startup, a startup, para una empresa de recién creación. All right. So, with the 3 yachts and the one he already owned, Ronnie was able to expand his business from 1 yacht to 2 in the Gulf of Leon and to start up a new business in the Canary Islands with the other 2 yachts. The Canary Islands, lo he dicho varias veces, the Canary Islands. Oblígate a decirlo bien. The Canary Islands, la S de Islands, S primera, muda. The Canary Islands, the Canary Islands, the Canary Islands. There's 7 islands in the Canary Islands. One has a volcano right now, La Palma. All right, but what are the names of the Canary Islands? Okay, Tenerife and Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, or Gran Canaria. Gran Canaria, let's see, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, Lanzarote, and Fuerteventura. All right, then we have Hierro, Gomera, and La Palma. I got it. Normally, I never remember all of them. Es como los 7 pecados capitales. I would say, ¿cuál es el séptimo? I never remember the 7th. And it's the same with the 7 Canary Islands. But today, I remembered the Canary Islands. Canary Islands, Canarias, viene la palabra can, de los canes, de las Islas Perrunas, the Canary Islands. So, the problem is he doesn't trust the Turkey family, especially Giuseppe's son, Carlo. Originally, the Turkey family was only going to give Ronnie a loan, un préstamo, to buy 1 yacht and to rent 2 more, to rent him 2 more. However, in the end, sin embargo, al final, however, in the end, the family gave him all 3 yachts in exchange for 50% of the company. All right. Ronnie couldn't do anything about it because he wasn't in a position to negotiate. In addition, Giuseppe insisted that his son Carlo would be the assistant manager to look after the family's 50%. Now Carlo is talking Now Carlo's talking about increasing the capital of the company in order to buy 8 new yachts to expand the business even more. The total cost of these yachts amounts to over $3 million. Ronnie, of course, doesn't have $1.5 million to maintain his 50% of the business. He sees that gradually the Turkey family is going to take over the company. He doesn't know it, but 1 month ago, Nigel sent a member of his private investigation agency to Monte Carlo and to Corsica to look into the Turkey family and to look into Ronnie's finances as well. Even though Ronnie had never mentioned the Corsica connection, a friend of Nigel's in the London office of Barclays Bank had heard about the business deal, el trato de negocios, el trato, the business deal from the director of Barclays operations in Monaco. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Paragraph number 18 from our, ¿llegaremos a 198? I don't think so. Paragraph number 18. Are you ready? Well, gentlemen, we've got a problem on our hands. What shall we do about Mr. Smith? He's been a good, reliable employee up to now. I really can't understand what's gotten into him. Only a hopeless lunatic would order 2,000 orange tuxedos. This is the most difficult part of this part of the English en TV. This is the most difficult part. These paragraphs. These paragraphs are super native. Well, gentlemen, buenos señores, ¿qué hacemos? Well, gentlemen, we've got a problem on our hands. We've got a problem on our hands. ¿Sí dice así? We've got a problem on our hands. Como si este bolígrafo fuera un problema. Tenemos un problema en las manos. Se dice on our hands. O sea, tenemos un problema delante. Tenemos un problema que atender. We have. Yo recomiendo we have, pero aquí los nativos decimos mucho we've got. Más que we have many times. Well, gentlemen, we've got a problem on our hands. We've got a problem on our hands. What shall we do about Mr. Smith? What shall we do? ¿Qué hacemos con respecto al señor Smith? Señor Herrero. Smith is Herrero. What shall we do about Mr. Smith? He's been a good, reliable employee up to now. I really can't understand what's gotten into him. Only a hopeless lunatic would order 2,000 orange tuxedos. Okay, now, I know you don't understand completely. Well, if you have the book, you understand. You understand because it has the, bueno, señores, tenemos un problema aquí. ¿Qué hacemos con el señor Smith? Etc. Ha sido un empleado bueno y fiable hasta ahora, etc., etc. So you have the translation. If you have the book, you have the 198 paragraphs in English and in Spanish. So you have the la chuleta aquí. All right. This company is a clothing company. Clothing. Para la venta, creo, o distribución de ropa, de prendas de vestir. Clothing company, que incluye la venta de fracks y smokings. Un frac. Now, normally, what color is un frac en inglés is tuxedo. Tuxedo, con X, palabra curiosa. Tuxedo, tuxedo, con pajarito, very, very formal, with a bow tie. A tuxedo. Now, normally a tuxedo is black or dark blue, sometimes white. Very nice white tuxedo. Orange? Have you ever seen an orange tuxedo? Un frac de color naranja? Never. All right. Well, it seems that our good friend Mr. Smith pidió al proveedor, ordered 2,000 orange tuxedos. and didn't tell anybody in the organization. And the factory produced 2,000 orange tuxedos and shipped them. And now they have a problem. And the general manager of the company says, well, gentlemen, we've got a problem on our hands. What shall we do with Mr. Smith? He's been a good, reliable employee up to now. Hasta ahora. Good, buen empleado, y de fiar, fiable, reliable. Yeah. I really can't understand what's gotten into him, lo que le ha metido en la cabeza. I really can't understand what's gotten into him. Only a hopeless lunatic, un lunático. Lunático es uno que mira la luna demasiado. Lunatic. Hopeless, un lunático sin esperanza. Only a hopeless lunatic would order 2,000 orange tuxedos. I'll come back and finish this tomorrow. Take care.